Nope, they're not. Clifford Robinson at a forward. 6'10", 225. The man that they acquired from the Washington Bullets, Rasheed Wallace, University of North Carolina, 6'10", 225, second year. Good player. We're going to have Kenny Anderson of Georgia Tech. Kenny 6'1", 168, 6 years in the league. And it's going to be starting a former teammate at Temple of Eddie Jones, Aaron McKee. The Los Angeles Lakers with the Laker girls ready to do their thing tonight. Boy, they are a good dance team. A former Portland Trailblazers. For 11 years he was with them. Jerome Kersey, 6'7", 240 pounds. Eldon Campbell, 6'11", 250, seventh year out of Timpson. Lord Eddie Jones. Eddie, 6'6", 191, Temple, third year. And Nick Van Exel, Cincinnati, 6'1", 183, fourth year. In the middle, it's going to be the big fella. Shaquille O'Neal, 7'1", 328 pounds, LSU. Gary Benson, Steve Jabbie, and Luis Grillo.
You know, when you have the ball, you said the objective is to put it in the basket.
All right, here comes the guy who's going to put it in the basket. Shaquille O'Neal bank shot. There you are. That boy, make Chick look good. He got a 12-footer.
That takes a whole lot of making that.
I'll say it did. 2-0 the Lakers. Friday the 13th. Bounced down the middle. Broken up by Kersey, stepping in front of Robinson. Here's a great bounce pass underneath the Van Exel, and he scores on Eddie Jones. Scintillating 50-footer.
Now that was a pass.
Oh, that was a big league pass. 4-0. That's the kind of a pass they write about. Outside jumper Anderson. That's the kind of a three-pointer they write about. Anderson knocks it home.
Well, all of a sudden they found the objective to this game.
Campbell's hand. Here's a bounce pass over to Kersey. He loses the ball. We go the other way. Wallace 3-on-3. Wallace takes it over to Anderson. Back out in front. They give the ball to McKee. McKee dribble drive. Lay at the baseline. Jump shot. Put up and put in by Rasheed Wallace.
Well, when the teams don't turn the ball over, they're shooting the ball pretty well.
Goes right by the double team. Anderson gives the ball off to McKee. McKie. He dribble drives down the middle. He is around Kersey. He puts it up. It's knocked down and picked up by Wallace on the garbage. He turns, shoots a 15-footer. Basket's good. He's fouled. Nice play by Wallace at the baseline.
Yeah, luckily didn't hurt that elbow.
All right, coming into the ball game is Gary Trent, Ohio University, second-year play, and here's a three-pointer put up and in by Van Exel, and we're tied at 9. Van Exel knocks it home.
And want to make it hard for you to get it.
All right, Van Exel with it, gives to Jones. He's down the middle against McKee. Gives the ball to baseline to Shaq. He comes underneath, dips his shoulder, and scores beautifully around Sabonis. That's a nice move.
Yeah, he's using a traditional hook shot more and more and being successful with it.
No feet. Now we got Van Exel. He fakes, and Anderson almost fell on his face as he went for the fake. Van Exel still got it. Anderson kind of grabbed himself after that play. I think he got hurt on that play. Here's Anderson coming the other way. He's not hurt now. Bounce the ball to Robinson. Underneath, scored on a fast break. Anderson hurt himself on that play in which he got faked out. You watch him now. See if he doesn't limp just a little bit. Full time. Yes, it's a full timeout. How about that pass of Eddie a while ago?
Well, you know, both of us love the bounce pass, and Eddie threw a bounce pass to Nick Van Exel that was just sensational on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Pass underneath, they're sleeping. Robinson's got it, gives the ball off to Trent. Unfortunately for the Lakers, he drops it. Shaq's on a dribble drive, gives to Jones underneath, score. Shaq did a magnificent job.
Looked like a 7-foot point guard in the middle of that time.
He did, right.
I mean, with the athletic ability that he possesses.
The ball going in low to Robinson. Bounce cross court. He's a good shooter outside Sabonis. It goes in and comes out, and the rebound is to Shaq. And Shaq now has 3. Shaq gives the ball to Van Exel. The Lakers trying to add to a 2-point lead. Van Exel shoots another 3. High arch on the way. Good. Oh, that was extraordinarily high arch for him.
That was a little bit more than he normally shoots, but the results are what counts, and it was nothing but ball.
That was so beautiful. That thing with the rotation it had. 3:53 to play in the first quarter. McKee with the ball against Eddie. McKee wants to go into Sabonis and does. Give and go back to McKee. He digs it out, feeds to Robinson. Out of Sabonis. Great passing inside by the Portland Trailblazers. Good ball game.
As you said, Sabonis not fast, but Anderson is.
I'll say. Here's the ball out to the Lakers for a 3-on-2 break. Van Exel's got 2 men to his left. He'd rather have 1 on each side. The ball given to Kersey. He picks it up and throws it in like a piece of garbage. Wow.
That's what happens when you hustle a lot, Chick. You get plays like that, and as Jerome did pick up the piece of garbage because he's such a hustle player.
Yeah.
In the last 2 points the Lakers got, Jerome Kersey said, yeah, I know how to play this game if you just give me the ball at the right time. He picks it up at the right time and scores on the Lakers basketball network page for Jermaine O'Neal.
O'Neal has been in 3 games for a total of 15 minutes. Bryant's been in 18 games for a total of 190 minutes.
Yeah, Jermaine O'Neal was on the injured list for a large part of the season.
Anderson's got the ball and takes it over to the far side. Bounce it, goes in low. Holding it up in there is Trent. They've replaced Sabonis with Chris Dudley. He's got the ball. He shoots a hook shot at 5, and it's in and out. Tough luck. Rebound is off to a Laker rookie, Travis Grant, in there, and he gives the ball to Nick Van Exel as Eddie cut under the basket. Now the pass under there to Knight, slam dunk. Knight, a good pass by Shaq.
As soon as Gary Trent turned his head to look at Shaq, Travis Knight cut to the basket.
But he says he and the coach passed him up, and that's good to hear. Play basketball, that's what you get paid for. Jones out in front. He fakes, he's down the middle. He shoots a 15-footer, and it won't go in for him. Tipped nicely by Knight, keeps it alive for Shaq, and Shaq scores it. Credited to Knight, baby.
Yeah, Travis Knight on the boards there, making the play, keeping it alive, and of course Shaq cleaned it up.
Knight.
And getting more confidence.
Oh, yeah. Anderson with the ball. Anderson holds it up to be double teamed. Gives it out in front to Isaiah Ryder. Ryder takes it over the far sideline to Anderson. He drives down the middle, dribbles behind the back, comes underneath, puts it up. Goaltending. Goaltending on Shaq.
Boy, did you see him split the double team that time?
Did he ever?
He gets in there, boy, and he is so shifty.
Got Van Exel out tonight. He's a pretty good outside shooter. Not going to show us now. The ball goes in low to Shaq against Dudley. Dudley out of Yale. Shaq turns, banks in a right-hander. Nice shot. 26-17. The Lakers by 9 again. And 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We got 30 seconds now. Anderson shoots a 2 from outside, and he drills it. Anderson, he looks at the ref to say, was I behind the line? The ref says, way in front of the line. Van Exel with the ball. 18 seconds on the game clock. Only 14 on the 24. Van Exel looking for somebody to give it to. He says, I'll give it to the big fella, Shaq. Shaq's got it back. Bounce pass to Van Exel. He comes over here to the side and hits about a 19-foot jump. That
was a difficult shot.
Oh, man, a difficult move, and he made a great decision to come over to the side before he shot it. There's going to be a foul on Knight for blocking. That's a hard one to swallow.
Yeah, that would have been a good no call there, Chick, because even though Knight was moving, Kenny Anderson didn't get head nor shoulder past the chest of Travis Knight.
Okay, well, it was a foul. They weren't trying to give it, but it worked out that way. Ryder down the middle, throws up an 8-footer at the buzzer and scores it. The Lakers did not stop the play, and at the end of the one quarter, Stu, the Lakers are up by 7.
Well, they gave the foul at the right time. There was only 1.9 left, but they couldn't stop J.R. Ryder as he scored at the buzzer on the Lakers Basketball Network.
At the point guard position, passed in low to Robinson, bounced along the baseline. It's grabbed and thrown to fumbling. Dudley is picked up for the Lakers. It's 3-on-2, right side. Kersey drives underneath and scores. That's a nice fast break for the Lakers. They don't run many of them, but that was a nice one.
And that's the way you do in a fast break. Don't settle for that jump shot. Take the layup.
The 5-game requirement. All right. And coming with the ball in the front court, we've got Robinson dribble down the middle and deep, throws it up. It has to have a bounce, didn't get it, but it slammed home. Hey, who do you think did that? That little kid, Jermaine O'Neal. Little, 6'11", 226.
Can't forget is the trail.
32-25. The Lakers lead it by 7. The ball goes into Campbell, working on Dudley. Turn, right-hand hook of 8. That's good. Just outside the yellow paint.
I think Eldon's big toe must feel pretty good tonight because he is off to a pretty good start.
Yeah, he's putting on a show. Here's the dribble drive. Anderson in deep. Anderson down the middle. Anderson puts it up and is blocked by Campbell. Picked up underneath by Robinson. Shot no good. Rebound to Robinson. They rip the ball out of his hands. It's Kersey that does it, his ex-teammate, and here is a foul call. The shot was thrown up from distance and went in, but of course it won't count.
Again, Jerome Kersey down in the mix there when they're fouled, and then for good measures just throws it up. He knew the whistle had already sounded, but what happened? It went in anyhow.
Jermaine O'Neal gets the foul, the young kid. 34-25 on the Lakers Basketball Network. Very nice young man. Been with Washington 3 years, and now with this club that he can't play tonight. Pass underneath. Oh, a great play by Travis Knight. He put on the brakes, and boy, he was using the hydraulics.
That's what you do to a young player like Jermaine O'Neal.
Both young men are showing their high fly act. I'm talking about the Lakers, Kobe Bryant, and now I'm talking about O'Neal. The ball goes in low to Wallace. He's left with 2 fouls. He turns and shoots and makes an 8-footer over Campbell. Nice shot. He's got 7 points. Hasn't missed anything yet, but he did get 2 fouls early. It goes into Kersey. Now to Campbell. Backing in turn. Loses Wallace. Shoots a 10-footer no good. The rebound is off and is taken by O'Neal. That's not Shaq. That's Jermaine. Dribble drive the other way. And going in low with the dribble drive is Randolph Childress. In at the point guard. Baseline jumper. A knock. That was quite a play. Rasheed Wallace really put the body on Campbell and knocked him backwards, and Campbell faked it a little bit too.
Picks up the foul.
Robinson brings the ball in to Childress. Childress dribbling the ball. Sean Rooks will be in the next time it's dead for the Lakers. Here's Childress down the middle all the way. Throw it up and in. Man, he parted the Red Sea in the lane there. 39-33. He's about as quick as Anderson. Here's the ball goes over in front of the Laker bench to Byron. In low to Shaq. Underneath alone is Travis Knight. And he slams it home on a great look by Shaq O'Neal. I'll tell you, Travis Knight knows how to get around the floor. Bonus. 18 feet to the left to go. Dribble drive. Underneath. Reverse layup. Missed it. Shaq falls down. The rebound to Sabonis. He gives to Childress. It's 4-on-3. Childress changes direction. Loses the ball. Picks it up. Gives to Robinson for a 3-pointer. And he got it. Clifford Robinson. That's his 5th point of the ball game. And the Laker lead is 41-36. And the Lakers getting outscored here in recent minutes. Got the ball belonging to Fisher. In low to Shaq. Going to go one-on-one against Sabonis. He's underneath. He'll make that goal. He slams dunk. Wow.
You see the drop step?
Yep.
He took the middle completely away that time, and Shaq just drop step went up for the dunk.
To Kersey. Underneath comes Sean Rooks. Puts it up, and it's blocked. A beautiful block shot by Wallace. We go the other way with Ryder handling the ball. Bounce out in front. A 3-pointer by Sabonis. Boom! Right in there. And it's 43-40. The Lakers' 11 lead is gone. And now they are up by just 1. 4:14 to play here in the first half. Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel holds it up, wants to go to Shaq. He does with a bounce pass, 15 feet from the goal. Knocked away by Sabonis, but it bounces to Van Exel. Luckily, he drives down the middle and throws it up right-handed on a scoop shot. 45-42.
A nice play by Van Exel, nonetheless.
45-42, the Lakers. It's up, and Isaiah jumps him. Tips the ball to Wallace. Wallace's pass is knocked down. Jones steals the ball. Under he goes for the slam dunk. Boy, I'll tell you, we used to call Sedale the thief. I got to get a name for this guy. 47-42. So looking, it was a good outlet pass by Rooks. Here's the ball to Jack. He comes underneath. He puts it up. He didn't make it. The rebound is off. Rooks wants it. He can't get it yet. It's on the floor. They pick it up for a 3-on-0. Wallace scores.
That's the kind of fast break you like. 3-1-0. In field goal percentage, I can understand why.
Yes, sir. Campbell is out of the game, and again we get Travis Knight in there. Here's the ball to Shaq. A 360 turn and a slam dunk. An unbelievable play.
Rasheed heard him go by. He didn't see.
50-45. That was a beautiful play. I love a 360 turn. And a guy that
size. Yeah, that's what I say. A guy 325.
Yeah. 3-pointer by Anderson. He got it.
When a guy's got a hot hand, Chick, you can't go underneath pick and roll. You must go over the top where you can get some help.
Anderson's the second 3-pointer of the ball game. And here's the ball given to Van Exel. Drive down the middle. He beats Anderson. Lays it off to Jones for a 3. Nope. He goes over across that line and hits off the dribble, and on the run, he hit a 2-pointer.
Must have been watching a little bit of Reggie Miller.
Boy, he must have. That looked like Reggie. I agree with you.
1 foot light.
1 minute to play. Blunt, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a tough pass to handle.
Yep. Van Exel, double team, throws it in low to Blunt. Blunt not known for his shooting. Shoots a 16-footer, and that's why he's not known for his shooting. Barely hits the front of the rim, and the rebound is off and is grabbed by Wallace. He gets the Dudley pass, gets over to Robinson. 2 seconds left. He fires for 3. Air ball. The half is over.
Halftime. The Lakers owning a 4-point lead. They played 24 minutes, and the Lakers lead it 52-48 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Away from Kersey. It was Sabonis that missed the three. Cross-court pass to Wallace. He hadn't missed anything tonight, and he still hasn't. That's 6 straight baskets for him. And it's 52-50.
Feet are going to be moving.
Anderson's got the ball. He goes down the middle. He's into the free throw line. That's a patsy for him, and he knocks it home from 15 feet. And it's 54-52, and Anderson's got 13 points. High man for his club. Points in the game. I think he's only had about 5 shots. Here's the ball going in low to Shaq. Turns all the way, 12-footer on the way. No, the rebound is tipped into the air by Sabonis, and it goes off to Anderson. Anderson reaches the attacking zone. He's down the middle. Somebody guarding all the way. Score. Tie the game.
You talk about dribble penetration. He took that ball the distance and got an uncontested layup.
54-54 is the score. We're 2 minutes into the third quarter. Van Exel with the ball. Bounce the ball to Campbell. He's 18 feet out. Gives it the baseline to Kersey. He shoots an 18-footer and scores. Robinson didn't give him any contest at all in that shot, and Kersey made it look easy with his 6 points. Both made by Wallace, and the Lakers come down. Now the crowd is very subdued. Down the middle of Jones. He's in deep. He got it up quickly, and it's goaltending call. Yeah, there is goaltending call. Was there a foul also?
Yeah, foul.
That's right. People here. The ball goes over in front of the Laker bench to Ryder. Lobs it in low to Wallace. He's having his way tonight. He turns, puts it up over, and scores overnight. Into Shaq. Shaq drives down the middle. He's in deep. He throws up a 5-footer that's no good. The rebound is out, and Wallace gets the rebound. He gives the ball to Ryder. Ryder in the front court. Underneath to Robinson. He fumbles the ball. He picks it up. Ryder. Here's a shot underneath, and they put it up and in, and they have a 60-58 lead. Wow. And the Los Angeles Lakers have got to start thinking basketball. They're not playing very sharply. Here's a pass to Knight, comes underneath, reverse. No, he didn't reverse it. He put it up from the same side he was coming in from, which was the right side, and he banked it in.
But he did a good job, Chick, of faking like he was going to make a pass after defensive tip. I'd put one guy back by Wallace just in case. They did a bad tip.
Wallace tipped to Wallace, and Wallace gives the ball to Anderson. Over the 3-point shot by Robinson. That's good. And they lead it 63-60. And you can just feel the momentum going to the Portland Trailblazers, who have beaten the Lakers the last 3 times they played.
Shaq and Sabonis, Chick, is not have Shaq post up so deep. Make him come out just another couple of steps so that he can use his
Anderson is Sabonis for 3. That's no good. The rebound is off. However, underneath, they put it in with Ryder doing it. And the Lakers seem to be sleepwalking, really. And I hate to say that, but it's true. They're just going through the motions. 6:40 to play here in the third quarter. And with the ball, Van Exel, they're liable to have to put Campbell back in. Here's the ball to Shaq. Dribble in deep. Spin move underneath. Put it up and in. That's pretty good.
See, there was similar to what I was talking about. Give the ball to Shaq a little further away from the basket and let him use some of his quickness against the bigger, taller Sabonis.
65-62, the Lakers trailer. Here's a dribble drive by Anderson. 6:50. Down the middle, all alone as Robinson makes a 10-foot jumper. They ran a beautiful play. Beautiful. 67-62 is the score, and the Lakers down by 5. Ball dribble drive underneath. Van Exel shot no good. Ball comes off. Here they come. 3-on-2. The ball to Ryder. He's underneath. Slam dunk in the reverse. No good but foul. No good but foul by Kersey on defense. There goes Anderson past 2 of them. Pass out in front to Ryder. His 3-pointer. Good shot.
There are certain teams, certain players, I should say, that you just can't trap in the half court like that. And Kenny Anderson is one of them.
And the limit night. Campbell very disconsolate on the bench. Second free throw, no good. Rebound is nice play by Knight. He did not have inside position. Nice play. Van Exel in deep under the Knight. Put it up and blow the layup. Rebound is swapped for by Knight and Sabonis gets it. That was one he shouldn't have missed. Here comes Ryder. Pass underneath to a fumbling Wallace. Oh, that cost him a basket. Ball picked up by Jones. And maybe the Lakers are getting some bounce pass.
Don't
thrown by Van Exel.
Yeah.
Intended for Knight, but Knight stopped instead of continuing his pace.
If he
pass goes in low to Robinson. Robinson willing to turn and shoot if he can. The ball knocked loose by Knight. Stolen by Jones. Knight should get it. Jones all the way. Lay it up and lay it in. A finger roll. He took off a little early, Stu.
Yeah, but what a shot. That is not an easy one, and he made it look very easy.
Chick said a while ago, Jones has got to get into the scoring, and indeed he does. Now he's got 10. He's got 4 in this quarter. Lakers trail by just 3. 4 minutes to play in the third. Robinson has it pumped away by Kersey, his ex-mate. Now the ball, Robinson's 3-pointer, no. Rebound is off to Van Exel. Chance for the break. There goes Kersey. No passing lane, so Van Exel shoots a 3 and hits it. That was a good decision. He had no passing lane at all. So if he's going to do anything, he's got to keep dribbling.
Yeah, but he makes the three-pointer, and all of a sudden we've got a brand-new ball game again as the Lakers have tied it up, and Portland says, look, we can't let the Lakers go on an 8-0 run without a timeout, and that's what they've done. They've called time on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Both teams have squandered lead. Out of front, Sabonis. Over the far side to Ryder, and low it goes to Dudley. Dudley down the middle. Hook shot is good, right in the face of Knight. That's what we mean about experience.
Isn't that funny? Chris Dudley doesn't even look to shoot, but he knows he's being defended by a rookie in the fourth quarter.
Is it not? Now we got the ball to Ryder. Goes in low to Sabonis. Sabonis back to Anderson. He does a handstand, shoots a 17-footer, and hits a nice shot, recovering from slipping over there. That gives him a total of 17 points. Game, if they lose, the ball into Shaq. Maybe Shaq's cooled off now. He turns underneath. He slams up. And he's mad. He's playing mad now. Let's see how he plays.
Yeah, he's yelling at the officials, too, because he's not getting the whistle on the foul, on the push.
That's right. Coming the ball in the front court. The Lakers ought to work for 2 to get 1. We got Van Exel holding it. Gives the ball back. Backdoor pass. Bounce pass. Nice play. And here's Knight fouled in the act of shooting, following the rebound. That was a very nice pass from Shaq O'Neal. Defensive rebounds for Knight. Free throw good. Lakers trail by a bucket. 79-77. This kid has played himself a ball game. Here's an outside jumper by Anderson, a three-pointer. Maybe somebody ought to guard him. That gives him a total of 21 points.
He came down and wanted to get 2 for 1, and he may get the opportunity.
24-second clock is off. 16 seconds on the game clock. Ball tip. Hey, Knight steps in and gets it. Nice play.
Yeah, that's nice.
This kid's played a heck of a game, Stu.
Now the Lakers get the last shot of the quarter.
Yeah. That's Van Exel dribbling. An excellent deep. Scott in the air. I don't know what he did with it. I know Shaq's got it for a 20-footer that won't go. I don't know what happened to Van's shot. Do you?
I think it got blocked. He was trying to make the pass over, I believe, and as it turned out, the Lakers didn't get much out of that possession. 82-77 the Blazers on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Ball game. Campbell holds it up. Shaq goes to the bench. Now the ball out in front will go into Campbell again from Van Exel. Campbell backing in. He turns, shoots a 5-footer and scores it. They got to have him in there, and they're going to have to get Shaq in too. He can't have much of a breather. 79-82. The Lakers are behind. Manhandles Campbell at the other end. I think they were trying to foul him intentionally. All right, here's Van Exel with the ball. Shoots a 3. High archer on the... Oh, he hit another high archer. And for him, that's 3. Or is it 4, Jimmy? 4 3-pointers tonight.
Lakers needed that one definitely.
I'll say they did. They're still behind 84-82. The Lakers aren't playing well. Falling down is Van Exel and hitting a shot. His man, Anderson, hit a 19-foot deuce.
Boy, Nick's feet went right out from under him.
I told you in the first half. It's slippery down there and has been for 2 weeks. In Van Exel, he's just holding it. The Lakers are standing around. The only guy moving on the floor is Jones. He didn't get the ball. It's into Campbell, and he makes an 8-footer. Then, stupidly, Campbell gives a big shove in the back to Dudley. And Dudley complained to the referee, and I don't blame him.
Technical foul, Elton Campbell.
He should get a technical. He should have got a personal at the other end. His 6th.
He got thrown out of the ball game. He really must have said the magic words.
He's gone. I don't know what was said for the technical, or 2 technicals, got to be 2, I guess. But the other end, Campbell really opened up the door to be kicked out. Get his 6th foul. That's too bad. Campbell was doing a nice job in the fourth quarter. He's gone. And at the line, Anderson, a deadly free throw. He makes it, and it's 87-84. Shaq holds it up. He's going to back in and try to get a shot. He's backing in. He's got the shot. He puts it up. He didn't make the shot from about 2 feet away. And the rebound is off, mistaken, and brought down the floor by Portland. 8:45 left to play. And handling the ball, we got Anderson. Anderson gives the ball to Wallace. In lower goes to Robinson. Give and go to Wallace. He's underneath. He slam dunks. He got away from Knight. 92-84.
They've got that big front line out there right now, Chick, and that means that Eddie Jones is having to guard 6'10" for Robinson.
Eddie Jones. Jones holds it up. Jones goes to dribble. Comes in deep. He's knocked down. They say it's just a block shot. All right, we go the other way. It's 4-on-2. Anderson, no look pass. It's intercepted by Van Exel. Wallace missed the pass. Front court it goes to Jones. A three-pointer, a big shot, and he got it. You think that isn't a 5-point switch? It's crazy. Wallace should have had a layup.
Good read by Nick Van Exel.
It sure was, and a good steal by Nick when it came down. Now here's Jones setting up. Firing. 7:47 to play. 5-point ball game. It bears a basket that goes in. The basket counts, and a foul is called. Robinson gets his 14th point. Just on 14 again. Robinson's free throw makes it a 3-point play, and the Lakers are down by 8. 95-87. The play was 7:44 left. And in their last appearance before the Christmas break, the Los Angeles Lakers, it's Friday the 13th, isn't it? That's right. Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel down the middle. He beats Anderson, throws it up and throws it in. That's a pretty nice play. Used his shoulder to brush off Anderson. That's 22 points for Nick tonight to go with 11 assists. That's a good line. 89-95, only 6-point lead. Anderson's the guy they got to shut off. Here he comes in deep again, lays it up backhanded and scores again. Both of the point guards scored their respective ends.
And that's 28 points for Kenny Anderson.
97-89. Anderson's high game this year, 32. Here's a pass under to Shaq. Give it back to Nick. He throws it up and in. Boy, that's a tough play because a little short guy like that easily could have had a block there, Stu.
He threw it up nice and high over the outstretched arms.
97-91. 6:51 left to play. Dribble drive Anderson. Anybody going to stop him? They try. He goes out of bounds, gets back in. It's okay, the referee says. Here's McKee's 18-foot jumper. That's no good. The rebound is up. Van Exel's got it, and the defenders get back in a hurry. Van Exel pulls up, holds up, and gives the ball to Kersey. The Lakers down by 6 with 6.5 to play. Here's a three-pointer by Van Exel. No good. Rebound comes out in front to Scott. His three-pointer. Good! He marks for the first time tonight. He's the guy that turned the game around in their last game with that tremendous slam dunk.
That's his first shot of the night, isn't it?
Yeah. He's looking for Shaq. Gives instead to Kersey. In low to Knight. Knight back to Kersey. Kersey dribble drive. He's all the way. Throws it in with a right-hand hook. Whoa, did he split that defense? 97-96.
Just the momentum again. He's switching.
To play. And the Los Angeles Lakers and the Portland Trailblazers getting near that century mark. Dribble drive Anderson. Throws it up and in again. Boy, is he riddling the Lakers. Wow.
And that's what happens when you switch out on him with a bigger player. The first time he took the jumper, that time he said, I'm going to the basket.
He's got 30 points, and the Lakers trail by 3. Ball to Shaq. He's down the middle. He's underneath. That's a nice move. And he puts it up and in. Shaq lowering the shoulder. Ooh, he's limping. He's limping. All right. 4:34 to play. Anderson down the middle. He pivots. 360 turn. 10-foot jumper. Oh, he's just eating the Lakers up. Just absolutely eating them up. That's 32 points, and that equals his season high. It's inside season. Shaq O'Neal. Shaq going to back in. He's going to try to score himself. He's under the basket. He puts it up, and it's in there. Tried to come out and went back in. 103-102. Shaq now with 26 points.
Well, whichever team's defense takes over now, obviously, is going to be victorious.
One Lakers can get the lead. 3:15 to play. Van Exel's got the ball. Where would you go with it? It goes to Byron Scott. In low to Shaq. That's where I'd go to. Down the middle. Hook shot of 5. That's in there. Shaq O'Neal comes up with his 28th point. And we see the scoreboard flip to the Laker lead. 104-103. 3 minutes to play. And this end of Inglewood has got the ball. Anderson loses the ball, but continues to dribble it legally. He goes around the pick. Shaq goes out on him. That leaves Sabonis uncovered inside. A shot put up. Blocked by Shaq. Foul on Shaq. And Shaq, be careful, Shaq. Don't get yourself. He goes over and he talks to one of our cameramen and says, did you see that lousy call? I think the only reason the foul was called is because the guy who had his shot blocked by Shaq, now Shaq's getting a warning from one of the referees. The only reason I think that the foul was called is the player fell down, maybe backing in on Dudley. Shaq brings it out to Van Exel. He penetrates. He brings it over to Kersey. Underneath tonight. He's got it. He's fouled the act of shooting by Dudley. 2 free throws coming to the young kid.
Let me take back what I said before. Remember earlier in the game I said this would be a nice time for him to make 2 in a row?
I'm not giving either one. He's 1 for 3. He got that one. And it's 105-103. The Lakers are in front. 30 as they come across the 10-second line. The Lakers have turned it up a notch here in the fourth quarter. Now we got the ball to Van Exel. He'll go to Shaq. Takes it in there. Shaq single cover. Great chance for the basket. Lay it under the night. Slam dunk. Reverse. Shaquille O'Neal. Sensational pass. And the Lakers come alive. They lead it by 4 with 1:01 to play. Listen to this crowd. I told somebody from Portland tonight, Stu, I said the biggest surprise for me is Shaq's passing ability and reading the floor. Stu lands on Laker line.
Well, the play happens. Shaq goes up, double teams. He finds the open man, and Travis does the rest, and it gives the Lakers a 4-point lead.
Do you think Travis hadn't grown up tonight? 54 seconds, a 4-point lead. The ball knocked away from Robinson by Kersey. Robinson dribble drive. Kersey blocked the shot. It goes up. It does. Now it's tipped up and in by Sabonis. Sabonis gets it. 107-105.
That's all they needed was a deuce. They didn't need
no, they didn't need a 3 at all. Here with a 3-point shot is Robinson. He will take the ball out of bounds. Here it comes into Anderson. Anderson single coverage by Van Exel. Screen by Robinson. Anderson with 7 seconds. Anderson to the base. In deep. It'll count if it goes. It didn't go yet. Rebound up and in. Nice play by Wallace. We're tied at 107. 2.5 seconds to play, and the Lakers will take a timeout and advance the ball to midcourt and return. Nice shot. Nice shot. The first shot wouldn't go for them. The ball bounced right into the hands of Wallace, and he made about an 8-foot jumper.
Offensive rebounding big time tonight for the Blazers. Wallace comes up large, makes the basket. We have a tie game with 2.5 seconds left to play in regulation on the Lakers Basketball Network.
We're tied at 107, 2.5 seconds left. It's tonight, all night, and he made the one that tied it a minute ago. The inbound to Van Exel. 1 second. He's got to shoot it. It's on the way. No good. We go to overtime. Here's Anderson with it. Knight has all career highs tonight. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 32 minutes. Now we got the ball in low to Wallace. Wallace out in front. Sabonis touch pass to Robinson for 3. He hit it. Yeah, he hit it beautifully. And just before the end of the game, when they had the ball out of bounds, I said, he's the guy I worry about because he's due on a 3-pointer. Now gives it off to Eddie Jones. In low to Shaq. Shaq one-on-one against Sabonis. Turn left, puts it up in the corner. It goes. He's fouled. Sabonis the foul. That's his third.
His power after getting hammered.
He missed the free throw. The rebound is long, and it comes off to Kenny Anderson. 6 out of 9 for Shaq. Lakers' next game is next Tuesday night. Here's the ball into Anderson. That'll be against the Chicago Bulls. Here's Anderson's 20-foot jumper on the way. That's good. Boy, he's had a nice game. He has really had a ball game. That is 34 for him. And it's a 3-point lead again with 4 minutes to play. In the front court. Is that McKee?
They're coming in soon. Not yet.
All right, we got the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel down the middle. Throws it under to Shaq with a slam. It's a 1-point game again. 2:53 to play. Another assist for Van Exel. That gives him 13 assists. And Van Exel's got 26 points. Shaq's got 32 points. 112 to 111. Anderson with the ball. Can he be stopped? Down the middle he comes. He brings the bonus out in front to Ryder. Ryder's 20-foot jumper on the way. That's good. The same guy that traveled a minute ago to give the Lakers a break. 114 to 111. And the Blazers go on defense. 2:27 left to play. Van Exel has the ball. Van Exel, dribble drive, comes in deep, comes all the way, throws it up, has to have a bounce, didn't get it. He gets the rebound. He throws it down underneath to Kersey. Kersey puts it in, his basket counts, he's fouled! Kersey hit the basket. He was fouled hard, too, around the neck area.
You talk about concentration. Hit all the contact. Van Exel with a nice pass, nice fake. And there's the contact and the concentration. 3-point opportunity here for Jerome Kersey to bring this to a dead-even game with 2:14 to play.
I'll tell you who made the play there, though, Stu, was Van Exel getting the rebound. Free throw good. We're tied at 114. Boy, these Lakers are fighting back, I'll tell you.
They got to get Jerome out.
But Jerome went into the chair originally and got hurt.
3 minutes.
43. All right, we got 2:10 left to play. We're 3 minutes deep into the overtime. There goes Anderson. Sabonis, he's due. He hit a 3. He was due. I said it earlier in the third quarter, and it's 170 to 114. How many times can the Lakers make up a 3-point deficit? In the low post this time. O'Neal comes out and sets a screen. Van Exel comes around it. Van Exel bounced the ball under the Knight. He has it blocked, but fouled by Wallace. 2 shots coming tonight. Now, twice in this game, he has missed the first and made the second.
With Elgin Campbell getting ejected, he stepped up.
He made them both. The Lakers are down by 1. Now they got to have a stop. 1:44 to play. 117 to 160. There's the screen by Sabonis. Anderson again goes around. Pass underneath. Broken up. Stolen by Eddie Jones. Here come the Lakers. 5-on-4. Van Exel with it. Over to Jones. Jones holds it up at 1:25 to play. Dribble drive. Pivot. Underneath. Bank shot. Good by Eddie.
You talk about change of direction. Off the dribble, a change of direction. You have to have that capability if you're to be successful.
All right, the Lakers by 1:13 to play. Ball goes in low to Wallace. He's made 9 straight baskets. He shoots and is fouled by Knight. 118 to 117. 1:08 left to play. Wallace makes them both. And the Lakers trail again. 119 to 118. Will the suspense never end? 106. Yes, it'll end very soon for one of these teams. 1 minute left to play. Van Exel with it out in front. You're only down by a point. You don't need a 3. The ball into Shaq. Shaq backing in. Shaq backing in. Shaq turns. 5-footer. In and out. Hard break. The rebounder Robinson. Oh, that thing went around like a motorcycle in the Motordrome. 40 seconds left. And with the ball, we got Anderson. 118, 119. The Lakers trail in overtime. Sabonis has got it. Bring it out in front to Anderson. 34 seconds to play. 7 on the 24. Anderson for 3. Didn't get it. Rebound Shaq. 29 seconds. The Lakers do not exercise the timeout. Maybe this is their last chance down. 16 on the 24. Van Exel indeed. Van Exel all the way. Give the ball to Shaq. He puts it in. 16 seconds to play. Timeout. Portland. That was a heck of a pass.
Lakers with the 1-point lead. What a play by Van Exel. There's 2 defenders there. He finds Shaq, and Shaq finds the basket.
But even that, he had to execute one of the greatest passes you'll ever see. He threw it from the hip.
Yeah, threw it from the hip because he was trying to protect the ball from the defenders there and makes a nice pass. And Shaq, I'm surprised they didn't just go ahead and foul Shaq and play the percentages, but they didn't. The Lakers lead it by 1, but they've got 16 seconds.
The guy that's all dressed up in the white there is Sabz, so his leg's getting well, isn't it? The ball will be brought in to Sabonis. Sabonis gives it back to Robinson. Van Exel with his second game that accounts for 15 assists. 10 seconds left. Anderson with it. He's a cool customer. He can penetrate. He can get fouled. He's got the ball with 4 seconds. He's got to fire it this time down. He puts it up. Shaq blocks the shot. Shaq blocks the shot.
I mean,
1 second left.
Not only blocked it, he made sure that nobody was going to retrieve it.
Timeout, Portland. We have 1 and 1/10 second left. Shaq O'Neal has got 6 blocks.
Woo! The big fella, Shaq said, hey, Kenny, stay out where the air is a little thinner. When you come in here where I can breathe, you know what to expect on the Lakers Basketball Network.
If you ever wondered what I mean or Stu means when we say a fly swat block, that's what we mean. The thing he just came up.
I mean, that was a spike job. I mean, he gets this when Kenny Anderson is going to the basket and Shaq just butchers that shot. I mean, he hit it so hard. It's a good thing. Almost had to get a different ball to play the final 1.
That gives him 24 blocks in the last 5 games. He's got 6 tonight, 1 under his career high. Now they've added 0.3 of a second to the time. It's 1 and 4/10 seconds.
Now you got to watch for the lob.
You got to watch for the lob. You got to watch for the foul. Here's the ball in. They fire it. It's no good. I thought Wallace got fouled on the last shot. They didn't call anything. That's the way referees work, and they should work it that way. Let the players decide the game. The final score, the Lakers in overtime. What's the matter?
No, you say let the players decide the game. I mean, I like that theory, but at the same time, if a guy gets fouled, you got to call the foul. You can't let the players decide it if he gets fouled.
Nobody said that he didn't. The final score in overtime. The Lakers 120, the Blazers 119. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Our Our Discover player of the game is Shaq O'Neal. 24 blocks in his last 5 games, and he probably saved this one. Once again, the final score in overtime, the Lakers 120, the Blazers 119.